Now, if you're following this story, I've just finished my first night camping in the van. Now, obviously, it's not complete. I literally had a big wild camping mattress, a couple of roll mats on the floor, and my big giant quilt. Oh my God, I was toasty. I was that toasty. I actually opened the door. We'll see, I'm outside now, solely because it's bloody warm. But how'd it go? Yeah, I got a bit of banging going on down the road because there's some roadworks and stuff like that. But I slept all the way through. It's 4:30 now. I should have actually woke up at 2:30 to catch the snow rise at Snowdon, but I was a bit achy after yesterday's hike. I stayed up a bit late, so instead I'm thinking the Ogwen Valley. We start inclining up Garn and catch the sunrise while we're halfway up Garn. I'm going to pack away, and really quickly pack away, so not properly, just roll everything up and chuck it down in the corner of the van, and then make a move around to the Ogwen Valley, see what time it is around there, and then have my breakfast over. Sunrise is already starting. We're parked up at the Ogwen Valley. We actually parked at the cottage today, so we're going to go for a walk up to Garn and then up Garn. We will hopefully see a proper sunrise, just a start of the way up Garn. We shall see. Garn is in a collection of mountains within the Ogwen Valley. You've got Tryfan up there, the almighty Tryfan. Up the top of there, you've got the Glidders and Cassin and Gwent. That one all the way up there, that's Garn. I think there's either somebody wild camping up there or they're hiking up there this time of night, solely because I've just seen a headlight up there. But let's zoom right the way out. You can't really see nothing, just solely because it's too dark at them. There you go, can you see the light up there? Somebody's definitely up there, whether they're hiking up there or what, I don't know, but you just got to turn around. You've got Pennier Old Wen, that's over on the Cardinals. It's just, oh, very good, very nice. Hello, chicken nugget. We're now coming up to the first site of the morning hike. Now, you're not going to get the full view of what this actually looks like now, but you will do a bit later when we're on our way back down the mountain. But Wow, the lake, and the mountains behind. See, that's still how dark it is on a wide angle lens, but oh, that's Garn up there. So we've got a zigzag all the way up and then come across to that point just there, walk all the way around, scramble all the way back down the Devil's Kitchen. That's the plan for today. Tryfan's going to look beautiful with the sunrise behind it, but we've still got to make our move because that sun will be up in about 20 minutes and we're still on base level. We want to get a bit higher. Luckily it inclines very, very quickly up there. It's a little bit brighter now, so you can actually see me. My head torch is off, but that is Clym Igwal. It's an area of scientific research. Basically, there's a ton of endangered species that live in that lake, both plants and animals, and they're just doing a lot of research on it. So there's no swimming allowed in there. There's no wild camping allowed around these areas. You know, the normal sort of jizz. It's beautiful though, isn't it? I mean, and that is why I get up stupid o'clock to come and see the sunrise here. That lad at the top's getting really high now, so he must be a hiker. You do sometimes see some of the donkeys and sheep and mountain goats around this area. It's just beautiful. Listen to the birds. 3, 2, 1. All you can hear is a waterfall and the birds. It's bliss. It's absolutely amazing. Considering this place is really popular, there's nobody here except for one man up the mountain. Time for breakfast while we're walking. Croissant. The higher I can get, the better that sunrise is going to be. But look how beautiful this is. Just look at it. If you are thinking about doing Garn and climbing up it, this is all it is. It's just basically steps the whole way up. The last sort of 300 yards, no, maybe 600 yards, is a steep shale path, and that's quite a grueler. But if you're good with steps, this is ideal for you. Although that's going to look absolutely beautiful, I'm a bit concerned by this sort of smoky looking cloud that's like blowing over right now. For those eagle-eyed viewers, yes, this is the plot of land where I actually wild camped and got that sunrise about a year ago. But now it's daylight, you can get to see a little bit more of what everything is. So Tryfan, over the back there you've got all the Glidders and Cassin and Gwent. Wow. Over there, that big one, the one that looks like a big boob, that's Pennier Old Wen. It's just beautiful. I had to just sit down and watch the sunrise. I just had to. It's absolutely beautiful. It's just, that's what we live for. Look at that. How freaking cool is that? I mean, just how cool is that? You can see it glowing in my face. That's absolutely beautiful. Wow. As much as I'd love to stay and watch that rise, I've got a mountain to climb. Before I went and climbed, I figured Danielle normally comes on nice adventures with me, but she's got the kids and stuff like that. She can't really be with me today. So I had to video chat her and sort of rub it in that I'm seeing that while she's stuck in bed. I just had to. I mean, I've got to go up that path now and just keep going up and up and up and up. Sat down, having a minute, just check the map. I'm 650 metres above sea level at the moment. That means I've got 300 metres left to go. I've got this path up here behind me to climb up, and then it levels out for a small amount. Then it hits that big scramble right the way to the summit. I can't wait. I have no idea how long it's going to take me, because I just keep sitting down and watching the sunrise, as you do. It just looks like you're on the edge of a cliff. I mean, that right the way down there is like 300. What? Look at it. It's well steep. And then I've got that to climb up now. The summit's just come into view. You know, it's a high one when you're climbing up a mountain. You're still looking up at it. There it is. That's the summit up there. I've got to go up that ridge, across, then up that ridge, then across, then up that ridge. Oh no, that is it. That's the summit there. Oh, but this is the bit where it starts to kind of level out. Cracking spot for wild camping. Oh, provided you don't get caught, that is. There you go. So we have to go up there, across there, to there, up, across, up, across, up, across, up. There's the summit with that view. What? There's a summit just there, and there's a fair bit of cloud starting to come in, but it's not like cloud, it's like condensation cloud. I wonder if there's going to be a cloud inversion. Just look at that. I mean, what? I know I keep saying that. Just look at that. What? I mean, that must be my new catchphrase. But that view deserves it. It's just breathtaking. You can see the scree slopes now. There's one just there. That's really steep, actually. It doesn't look like it on camera. Then we go up there. There's another path. And then there's one straight across the top of that ridge. It is breathtaking. But you get to this sort of like, I call it the plateau because it's sort of flat but not quite flat. Basically you're off the steps and you're on a bit of a slope now until you get to the big ones, obviously. But let's go wide angle lens just for a simple effect on this one. We'll get to this path just here, and where does it go? The path's gone. It's all the way down there. Look at how spooky that is. I can't even look because I don't even know what you're looking at, but that's the way we're going now. I was just sat thinking to myself, I don't remember views this dramatic last time I'd done this. Then I remembered, oh, that's a big drop. I'll show you. Yeah. Then I remembered last time I'd done this, it was thick cloud. So I didn't see any of the sheer drops and the ridges. So this should be fun. I'm scared of heights. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh, it's all about pushing your boundaries. Oh, this is the start of the scree slope. Halfway up, there's the path. Halfway up the first scree section. It is steep, but the summit is getting closer. I, on the other hand, I'm dying a bit. Oh, that's the top of the first big scramble. We've got to go up that one in a minute, but I'm having a minute. It took me about half an hour to get up that first one, but Jesus Christ, it wiped me out. Just look at the view though. I mean, it's just beautiful, isn't it? We're starting to see the top of all the mountains. Even Tryfan, you can see Adam and Eve sat right on top of Tryfan up there. It's just beautiful. Slowly making our way up the second steep ascent, but I can't keep stopping and having a look, so I'll never make it to the summit. But that's the slope we're going up right there, over to that summit just there. This is absolutely beautiful, even if I am crippled. I don't remember it being this tough last time. It's either that or I've eaten far too much chocolate over the winter. There's definitely a cloud inversion though. Check that out. It's either cloud inversion or smoke or something. I don't know. It looks absolutely beautiful. Subscribe because we give it you real. We tell you how tough mountains are. That's the scree path. So it sort of goes up here, along there, up there, and then we'll go up over the summit. I did it. Well, no, I can't. I've not done it yet. That's the summit up there, but that's the path. You can't even see it. Wow, that screwed me over, but the cloud's definitely coming.
I don't know whether it's a bit of a cloud inversion, but it kind of looks like it. But we're on a plateau section before the last scree climb, so let's have a little look around. Oh, I can smell smoke. That's smoke. Oh, let's have a look over here, because this should be Llanberis sort of area. Yeah, there's Limparden. That's Edelflower. Yeah, and then that's Garn. There's definitely smoke that I can smell though. I wonder where that's coming from. That's quite unnerving. The fact that, I'll show you, it's the thickest is there and it runs down the valley. So that means it's coming down the Devil's Kitchen, which is my path to go down this route. Should have brought a face mask up with me. Oh God, this is yeah, something's burning bad. Last scramble up to the summit. I think that pile of rocks there is the Storm Shelter summit. I think I'm losing my mind in my old age, because I've been up here a couple of times now. Surely I should know whether that was the summit point or not. The horrid stench of burning and the sheer amount of smoke in the valleys, I mean over there, all the way over there, it is concerning. So we'll see what it's like when we get to the top of here, because currently right now we are the same height as Adam and Eve sat there on top of Tryfan. Tryfan is 917 metres above sea level. Garn is 947, the exact same height as the highest point in England. So, all you flat earthers out there, if I can't see Scarfell Pike from the top of there, the earth is round. Now, the path I'm going to take, or what I'm planning on taking, is go down there. You can see that path just there, down to that lake there. I'll let it focus for you. That one just there. We swing a left at that lake and then go straight down the Devil's Kitchen. That's the sort of, in theory, we'll see how that plans out as we get down there. Because, I mean, I don't have to do anything, you know what I mean? If I can get down there and then it feels like half okay and I feel good, I might go up the Glidders. That might be testing fate though. That path going from that lake up the Glidders is like that, and it's like big boulders and loose rocks. And I don't like the look of it. But I never have liked the look of it. I've always gone up the Glidders the other side. There's Garn. We're going to make our way to the Devil's Kitchen now. Top tip, first time I did this, I actually took a wrong turn. And I went about 2 kilometres off route. Solely because if you have a look, there's no real path. So the trick is to find the closest cairn and go up to that. You can see the path from there. Don't go over, because you've got that one just there, which is the closest. And you've got another one just there. So go to the closest one. Neither of them are on the map. But if you go to the closest one, you can see the path you want to go down to, and you want to head, I don't know if you can see it, to that lake just there. If you aim for that, there's a path that turns off left just before it. That's the path you need. Making my way down there, all the way. That's the kind of feeling you get after you've summited a big mountain. I love the fact you can see all the Glidders. So Glidder Fat, Cassia New Went, Glidder Foe. It's just beautiful. Even Tryfan. Ooh. What a fascinating world we live in. I was sat on top of the mountain at the trig point, uploading pictures to Facebook, messaging the missus. I even uploaded a video to TikTok at Northern Exotics UK. And I was sat there thinking, how Gen Z are the mountains now? We've actually got signal on top of the mountains. What a world we live in. Where are we going to go in another 10 years? Hey, check that out. The smoke's clearing a little bit and you get a view of the big lad. That's Snowdonia over there. Woo! I think I've just seen a cantilever. You've probably seen pictures of the cantilever. It's like a bouncing surfboardy sort of thing sticking out of the rocks up on the Glidders. Let's see how it sticks out on the side. I think that's the cantilever. I've never done Tryfan. It just, I don't know, I'm not that good at scrambling. And it takes a lot out of me. And from what I hear, that's a massive scrambling. That's a massive scramble right on the edge and stuff like that. Nah, not my cup of tea. I like paths and steps. 1, because I'm lazy. 2, because that scares the heebie-jeebies out of me. But we come down the scree path, over the stile, up to the lake, and then turn left. Top tip for scrambling down the Devil's Kitchen. Make sure you've got no loose items on you. So, oh, I had my coat strapped to the bottom of my bag. It was loose, it was frail, so I chucked that in my backpack. Tightened up all the straps, I've got no loose straps hanging around. I tightened them around my waist and everything, so I've got nothing loose there. And I put my coat in my bag with my hoodie on. Now, why'd you do that? There's a lot of rocks around and you're scooting along the side of rocks. You don't want anything to get caught. And if it gets caught and it jars you, that's probably enough to kill you.
The Devil's Kitchen is just a big, long scramble straight up between a big gap in the rocks, all the way up in the middle of the Ogwen Valley. It's absolutely beautiful, but you do have a lot of risk here. There's a lot of loose rocks, a lot of big rocks. The top tip is to follow the wooden spikes. There's occasionally a wooden spike in an area where you'd sit there and think, well, which way do I go now?
Oh, Devil's Kitchen's tough every time. It's one of them where I think, oh, I've done it before, it'll be okay. And I always underestimate that climb. Whew. It's tougher than it looks. No, it's not actually. It looks as tough as it is, but I just keep thinking that it's not as tough as it actually is. And then I get there and think, oh, this is tough. Let's show you the waterfall on this path here. Over the bridge and far away, Teletubbies come to play. Oh, it's not running that much actually. Oh, it looks pretty. That runs all the way down into Llyn Ogwen. No, that's not Llyn Ogwen, that's Llyn Well. I can't even think. I need sleep and a coffee. Tell you what, I always think, we're back down at the lake obviously, I always think that pile of rocks over there looks like a dog. What do you reckon? What a place. I wish Danielle was here to experience this with me, but I'm just making her jealous by sending her a ton of pictures. Don't worry though, she'll find a way to make me pay for it. She's a woman. They always do. I could spot another YouTuber a mile off, sort of walking towards you. They can see that you come in. There's somebody there. Bleep, turn off the camera. I was like, mate, don't worry. You're a YouTuber. Got his channel name, Mountain Man John. I'll have to check that one out when I've got a bit of signal. He did say he was going to go do a epic hike, some slabs. So I can't wait for that video to come out. I'm going to have a look at that when I get some signal. Ooh, I just realised something. Oh, I got here at 5:15 this morning. I put 4 hours. I've just remembered I parked in the actual Ogwen cottage and you have to pay for parking. And I put 4 hours on the car. It's now 10:20. Oh God, am I going to have a parking ticket? Because they are quite shit up round here. Well, the car park's a bit busier than when I left it. I can hear... Oh, there's the helicopter. Police helicopter running dead low. I wonder what that's for. They do a lot of training around here. Oh, it doesn't look like there's a parking ticket. Yes. And that is this amazing adventure complete. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you're new around here, please subscribe.